They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted. You know me. I did my research, watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be. Like the others, you are strong and swift and brave. A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess? Luck. Was I wrong?
Yeah, you were.
I don't know, man.
Because I'm the fucking GOAT, Cortana.
His luck did let him survive a fall from low orbit.
This ain't good.
Damn. How far did he fall?
2 kilometers. Easy.
Stay sharp.
Bro's just reaching in the air.
Gorman?
His armor's locked up. Gel layer could have taken most of the impact. I don't know, Sergeant Major.
Radio for Vital. Heavy lift gear. We're not leaving him here.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces. Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
Corporal, make it quick.
Sorry, sir. Your armor's still in partial lockdown.
Chief, wait! The Arbiter's with us. Come on now. We've got enough to worry about without you two trying to kill each other.
Arby.
Were it so easy. We must go. The brutes have our scent.
Then they must love the smell of green.
Oh my god. Arbiter.
First squad, you're my scouts. Arbiter, watch the Chief's back. Move out, quiet as you can.
I'm Chief and you're Arbiter.
Yep.
I'm the cool.
I've always played as Arbiter, dude. Always. Until I played this by myself. Then I was Chief.
Bravo team, this is Johnson. Got it. Fall back to the extraction point. Over. After that, Reynolds out.
Alright, so I got plenty of lore. Finally to talk about again.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, so how much of the origins of the Spartan 3 program do you remember from when we were playing Reach?
A decent amount.
Alright, I'll give you the short version to save the structure.
Hostiles are on the move.
Basically,
I've got eyes on a brute.
Halsey had a rival named Oni who wanted to basically fund his own weapons projects, but Spartans got all the funding.
Oh, yep.
So while he acknowledged that the Spartans, were successful, they were too expensive. So he basically said, hey, I will create my own Spartan program for like a fraction of the cost, but they'll be just as effective. And so he created the Spartan 3 program. Basically, he would end up kidnapping Spartan 2 off a blue team named Kurt, and basically would end up recruiting him into becoming a trainer for the program. Then he would end up calling upon Chief Petty Officer Mendez, who trained all the 2s. Basically calls him back to train the 3s.
Okay.
These 3s basically would try to create more, basically more Spartans than what Spartan 2s allowed for. And then they did this by opening up the, basically the candidate pool that they would take to become Spartans. So they weren't so strict about like, oh, our Spartans have to be the best of the best, like genetically perfect people, basically. And they also got around the whole needing to do like illegal flash cloning and stuff that Halsey basically had to do, which made her a war criminal, by basically using children who had been orphaned by the Human Covenant War. Because you never have to explain to anybody where all these kids went if they have no parents or family to ask about, where they went.
Zach, turn around.
Grunts ain't no slouches either. Maybe the brutes put something in their tanks.
Got the skull. I'm gonna go beat somebody to death with it. So yeah, basically they end up setting up shop on this planet that's called Onyx, and for like nearly 20 years, basically they trained the Spartan 3s on this planet. Well, coming near the end of the war, they had just gotten finished training up what they call is the third company of Spartans, so Gamma Company, and basically as soon as they're basically done training them, they ship them out, and they're like, all right, cool. A few of them stayed behind basically to get like kind of specialist training and stuff, but for the most part, just kind of we're all out on their various different assignments all across the galaxy. It's at this moment that during this basically kind of some random day, they're doing a random training exercise with some of the few Spartan 3s who stayed behind, and they end up encountering, well, at the time they didn't know it, but end up encountering the Forerunner Sentinels from Halo 1, and these Sentinels immediately start attacking them because they're like, we don't know what these weird armored creatures are. Yeah. They start immediately attacking. And the Spartans are basically immediately realizing, we're getting our asses handed to us. Like we literally cannot fight against these. Their energy shielding basically just prevents any and all projectiles from passing through.
Yeah.
So they immediately have to fall back. Well, around this time, I also don't remember how much of this I remember, but this is the time in between Halo 1 and 2. So, on Chief and basically his whole team route back from Halo, trying to get back to Reach and Ultimate Earth, Halsey, who they picked up on Reach, ends up kidnapping Kelly, and, basically takes her hostage and runs away, basically kind of admitting that even with the Spartan 2s, humanity was doomed. They simply just didn't have the numbers or the time to, survive the war.
Yes.
But she had, at a prior point, found out about the existence of the Spartan 3 program, and basically realized, well, there's a whole planet that has a bunch of Spartans on it, and we need the reinforcements. So she basically was like, all right, I'm just going to immediately leave and go find these reinforcements and hopefully basically kind of keep them out of the war and just kind of use them as like a last resort of like, well, we might be the only humans left in existence, after the end of the war, so might as well be the best of the best. Ooh, bunch of dead bodies over here if you need ammo, though.
What? More of them? Take them out!
And basically, she finally ends up arriving to Onyx with Kelly, who's been sedated this whole time. And they wake up, and they're like, all right, Kelly's kind of like, where are we? Why'd you kidnap me? And Halsey, Halsey doesn't explain anything. And she's like, don't worry, we're here on a secret mission. And they immediately get attacked by Sentinels. And their ship basically ends up crash landing on the planet.
Huh.
As it's landing, Halsey basically sends out a distress beacon, basically be like, hey, like, we need help, send reinforcements. And she specifically requests send the Spartans. Because she realizes, one, this mission, quote-unquote mission, that they're on could be the fate of all humanity. But also, if they send Spartans, there might be more of them that she can ultimately save.
Pelicans are at the river.
And
we got company, so hustle up.
basically could end up trying to trap them on the planet with her, and then you can be like, cool, I'm saving even more of my Spartans from, dying of pointless death.
Got a contact.
Well, after they land on the planet, Kelly immediately realizes that something doesn't feel right. So she kind of using the surroundings, but she can't see what's surrounding them. And then she notices a shimmer. And immediately starts attacking it. And realizes it was some kind of human in some kind of stealth armor. And before she knows it, she's like completely surrounded on all sides. And before basically she tries to fight him back, she hears a voice that she hadn't heard for like 20 years because she thought this guy was dead, and she turns around and realizes it's dead. Oh, fuck, you're dead. She realizes it's her old teammate Kirk, who again she had thought died 20 years prior when he mysteriously died on basically on a mission.
Yeah.
So she realizes he's been alive this whole time. And basically before they can ever explain anything, they're like, yeah, we gotta go, these weird, robots chasing us. And, we can't stay out in the open, otherwise they'll find us and they'll kill us.
Banshee's
She immediately recognizes, like, these are Sentinels, because she read John's reports from, after his time on Halo. And it's like, oh yeah, these match the description. So, yeah, she kind of immediately knows what they're dealing with and tries to be like, all right, here's what we gotta do.
Jackals on the ridge. Stay low.
And so yeah, basically they're kind of on the run. So now we're gonna touch back to Earth. So it's like 2 weeks after the end of Halo 2 and Halo 3 ODST. So it's like the invasion of Earth is like already underway. Except for America, there's an Easter egg up there if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there is. I'm trying to find it. I forget exactly where. I think it's more back up here.
Yeah, we'll do it. I think we backtrack and get up there. But so yeah, we're on Earth, and right now we're just kind of, it's like Master Chief is obviously away on Delta Halo, and Kelly obviously is with Halsey. So yeah, it's this one. It's the monkey family.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, Easter eggs. All right, so yeah, blue team right now is kind of down to only 3 members. So it's Fred, Linda, and the third member, who is Joshua, who's kind of been like, he's kind of an on and off member of blue team, but. Yeah, basically they're currently on a mission in Cuba where the Covenant are for some reason taking control of one of the space elevators. And they're kind of just using it to ferry resources on and off the planet. So, blue team is basically sent in to figure out, like, hey, what are they doing? Why do they want the space elevator so badly? And... well, there's stuff down here.
Should be a sniper rifle down here somewhere.
Yeah, right. You walk right past it. And so basically, after they get there, and they kind of sneak into the perimeter of the elevator, they realize that the Covenant, for some reason, is stealing human nukes. Which to them is weird because the Covenant have never used nukes because their weapons are just more powerful than nukes.
Yeah.
So whether it's a matter of the Covenant simply is running low on supplies like humanity is, or if it's more of trying to deny humanity, the nukes that they can use against them, who really knows? But ultimately, they end up killing all the brutes and they end up reclaiming all the nukes. So after their mission, they're being debriefed by Admiral Hood.
Easy.
And that's when they're told, hey, by the way, we received this transmission from Halsey. Keep going after the cutscene.
See how they bait their trap? I will help you spring it.
I'm gonna snipe this motherfucker.
Do it.
Fuck! My 4 bullets!
You had one job. You be messing up.
Waiting for him. Oh, he's coming. Don't worry, I'll get him when he comes across the bridge.
Okay. But yeah,
Here,
so they end up
bitch.
finding out that they got the distress signal from Halsey, and they're like, all right, she's requesting, Spartan reinforcements. And they kind of figure, like, well, if she, of all people, is requesting that they need help, it's got to be something that's, pretty
Oh,
serious.
fuck, he's pushing. Oh, he's gonna come out, like, right here. He's in there, Zach. Just careful, he's gonna push out.
Not up here, he's not. Found him. Got him.
Nice.
What do we do now?
And so yeah, basically they're all the remnants of Blue Team are sent on the mission to go assist Halsey and to basically figure out like what what is it that she's found on this planet, why what's such what's the matter, what's the big deal. Well, the humans weren't the only ones to receive it. The Covenant ended up intercepting the transmission. And so now they know that there's some other, weird planet that's full of Spartans that, they obviously don't want to be in the fight. So they're going to be like, well, let's send a whole fleet, we'll blast the planet, kill all the demons, and that would be like the final nail of the coffin.
Oh, hey.
Also, actually, I think there is I know there is a skull up here as well. I think you can.
I don't say anymore.
I don't remember how you. Oh, shit.
Where at?
It's, you have to, like, get up on there and then walk all the way over there. So you have to, like, jump. Oh, fuck, I fell through the glass.
Look, cut the power.
It's okay, Josh.
I'm gonna do this. Oh, you know what? I think I might know how. No!
Here.
Or what if it's...
I almost timed the I got my body up there. I almost timed the jump perfectly.
Could be from back here?
Nope, I got it. Oh, well, that way works too. I just grenade jumped.
I want an achievement.
Goal acquired.
What'd you do with the other one?
I dropped it, I think. I don't remember now. I think I just dropped it, though.
We don't really need this, though, since we are able to just turn them on and off, right?
Yeah, you don't actually need to collect them anymore, but I think you just kind of get it for the achievement at this point.
Yeah, find and claim the Iron Skull.
There you go. And now...
You ready?
Goodbye, Skull.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
We're even, long as we're only counting today. Kilo 2-3, what's your ETA?
So yeah, basically, the Covenant end up intercepting the transmission, so they basically end up building up this whole fleet, and
Roger that, Hopies.
they send a whole fleet to Onyx to basically wipe out, all the Spartans there.
Huh.
So conveniently, the UNSC and the, the Covenant get there at the same time, and basically a giant massive space battle ensues. Well, the Essentials end up getting involved and basically wipe out everybody. As far as they're concerned, everybody's, an intruder. And so... Right, so yeah, the Forerunners, the Sentinels end up basically taking out both fleets, and what remains of both fleets basically tries to land their force on the planet, and immediately try to start going ground war. Spartans end up going ground side, and they end up also linking up with his Spartan 3s, Kelly, and Dr. Halsey. And they pretty much all were like, all right, well, how do we get off the planet? And, you know, what's so important about this planet, Halsey, that, you know, you dragged everybody out here? And so they end up finding out that on this planet, it's actually a Forerunner shield world.
I need a ride.
It's basically, it's an entire planet made up of nothing but the Forerunner Sentinels.
Huh.
So, I mean, there's trillions of them that just really make up the whole planet. And so they end up finding this whole huge, like, ancient Forerunner city on the planet. All the people having a field day being like, ooh, old ruins, I want to study them.
IFF
and the Covenant,
confirmed.
of course, are like,
Contact is Pelican
demons,
dropship.
we gotta
Kilo
kill them.
2-3, over.
Roger that.
So as the Covenant is chasing the humans across the
117 on
planet,
board. Request priority clearance.
the Spartan
Over.
3s, really just the entire Spartan team of 2s and 3s, end up finding like a distress beacon from one of the other Spartan 3 teams on the planet who got captured and kind of went missing. And so they follow it into effectively the core of the planet.